Take your glasses off. Put your glasses on. Our doctor gave me two different contacts, one for far off and one for
Well, see, that's the way mine is.
can't do it. It irritates me.
Okay, we are now back in open session, and I'm gonna ask Miss Kathy Anderson to come and present personnel for us, please.
Thank you again, sir. Okay, at your places tonight are some hiring recommendations. We have a couple of candidates that we have already asking you to approve for jobs. And so I'm seeking a motion to hire candidates A through E.
Okay, gentlemen, you've got those, and we've looked at those, and we're just gonna go ahead and approve all those at the same time, if that's okay with you guys. So I'll need a motion and a second to approve candidates A through E.
Motion to approve candidates A through E.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, that passes.
Thank you, gentlemen. All right, for the record, the board has approved candidate A is Teresa Mejia. Ms. Mejia will be replacing Jessica Long. It's Jessica Long who will be replacing Teresa Mejia. Mejia went to the middle school as an RTI teacher there, and so Jessica Long will be assuming the RTI position at 96 Primary School. Candidate B, the board has approved Jason Shumpert to be the Edgewood Middle School principal for the 24-25 school year.
Assistant principal.
Assistant principal. I'll get myself together in a minute. I'm sorry. For the
Schofield might get you.
24-25 school year, and also his additional duties will include the EMS athletic director. The board has approved William Clark to serve as the assistant principal for 96 High School. He will be replacing Mr. Fitz Sproul, who is now the current principal of 96 High School beginning in July. The board has also approved the hiring of Amanda Walworth. She is a special education teacher at 96 Elementary School, and she will be replacing Miss Holly Rhodes, who has resigned at the end of the school year. And the last one is the board has approved the hiring of Michelle McConaughey, who will be a .5 math coach and a .5 assistant principal at 96 Elementary School, so that Miss Hayes, Alicia Hayes, can become the full-time assistant principal at the primary school. All right, I think we got that part straight now. Thank you for bearing with me. And let me do just a little bit of an update with you. Mr. Mackey spoke about the addition of some personnel items to the work session. We have in the morning some jobs that are going to be posted. We had a resignation yesterday from Mr. Dockel, who is a PE teacher at the high school. So we were already ready to go with Jason Shumpert's recommendation. That now makes 2 PE teachers. So the PE job is out there and open and already receiving applicants. We weren't sure whether we were going to make some internal moves with that, so we have just opened it wide open to see how many candidates we can get, and then try to figure out if we're going to do some switching or keep things the way that they are. Okay? So you also approved Jessica Long tonight. If she's going into the RTI, that leaves a position at the primary school. So that's coming out in the morning. And you also approved from the elementary, well, no, we actually didn't, did we? From the elementary, because Charlene didn't have her recommendation to me. All right, so Charlene, when she gets her recommendation for her RTI position, we'll wait on board approval, and then that one will go out. So we know we've got those for sure. We also have closed the window on the assistant superintendent for instruction. We've got interviews set for that. We know we've got that one coming up. So right now, we know of off the cuff at least 4 more jobs that we got to come back through and approve. And the deal with that is we'd like to get that approval by at least the final week in April, if not before, because contracts are already out in all districts, and we want to try to filled these positions with some good folks. So that's why Andrew was talking about pairing the workshop with the personnel recommendations. That's what that's about. All right. Also, we hired Tammy Hallman. Dr. Taylor has the authority to hire classified folks without board approval. Tammy Hallman is a food service worker that is replacing already Denise Gunner. We hired Steve Griggs, who will replace Tammy Allison as the IT assistant beginning in July. We have a resignation from Lydia Collins, who is the nurse at the elementary school, and so there's an RN position that's out there that we're already working on. Today, we received a resignation from Cindy Jenkins at the elementary school. She's decided she's going to retire at the end of the school year. And so that leaves us, like I said, some positions that we got to start working on with those changes that are there. We also have some positions that we still don't have recommendations on. The primary school still has a special education teacher that we don't have a recommendation on there. Charlene has an RTI teacher that we don't have a recommendation there. And we have a middle level language arts that we don't have a recommendation yet from Mr. Schofield. So you see, we're kind of like in the middle of things right now, and we're trying to get them closed up. So that's why we're going to need that extra time. So I'll ask if you have any questions, and if there are none, that's all that I have for tonight.
Any questions?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. We appreciate it. All right. Having no other business, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. All right. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
There's a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Thank you. We are adjourned. Thank you, guys.